In this video, we're going to talk about 9.4 Objective 2. We find the equation of a line given 2 points on the line. This is just an extension of what we did in our last video in 9.4 Objective 1. We just need to find the slope of the line first, given the 2 points, and then use either of those 2 points with the point slope form that we talked about last time to find the equation of the line. So let's start first by finding the slope. Using our slope equation that it's y2. Let's write this up here as a reminder, minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Does not really matter which point you call point 1 or point 2 here, but I'm going to choose to always use them in the order that they're given. So I'm going to say y2 is 3 and y1 is 2 and x2 is 9. And x1 is 3, and that's going to give me 1 over 6. Pick either point. I'll pick the first point. Y minus 2 equals 1/6 times x minus 3. You've got to use x and y from the same point, and you've got to make sure that you put them in the correct places here. Y minus 2 equals 1/6 x minus 1/2. When I add 2 to both sides, y equals 1/6 x, and then 1/2 is the same thing as 3/2, so I'm going to write plus 3/2 here. 6. So y equals 1/6 x plus 3/2. Let's find the slope for this next one. 16 minus 6 over 8 minus 3 is 10 over 5 is 2. And again, I'm going to use the point with the smaller numbers if I can, just to make my arithmetic easier. So y minus 6 equals 2 times x minus 3. Y minus 6 is equal to 2x minus 6. And when we add 6 to both sides, we get the equation y equals to 2x. And that makes sense when we look at that, because 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 8 is 16. Now I can already see here that the y coordinates are the same for this one. And so I know that it's going to be y equals the constant value of 1, but let's prove that with our point slope form in our equation. If we just did it the long way, 1 minus 1 over 4 minus 5 is 0 over negative 1 is 0. Pick either point. I'll choose the one that's smaller. Y minus 1 equals 0 times x minus 4. And y minus 1 equals 0 times anything as 0. And y equals 1. One more equation here, and that's where the x coordinates are the same. And my slope is going to be undefined here. So I'm not going to be able to write it in y equals mx plus b form, but I am going to be able to write it in the form of x equals 7, because x is the constant here. So we would see that the slope is undefined if we tried to take negative 10 minus negative 1 over 7 minus 7, and we get negative 10 plus 1 over 7 minus 7 is negative 9 over 0, and we say, uh-oh, that's undefined. We're trying to divide by 0, and so that means to us that we have a vertical line in the form of x equals a. And we go back to our points to look and see what the constant value of a is, and it's 7. We write our equation as x equals a. All right, that's it for this video. We'll come back next time and talk about 9.4 Objective 3. We'll see you for the next video.